try to kill us a speed goat in the morning.
Figured we'd do something a little different today. We finally found the buck we've been looking for since daybreak.
They came in light, they're gonna go home heavy.
That's the one I want to
Well,
kill.
that's the one we got tied up for you.
That's the one. The day's been a good day, has it not?
Oh, yes, it has. Where do you think we should go, guy? That way.
You're not right. Something wrong with it.
Get in there,
Bad
Dad.
wrong. No.
We have been chasing the sun for the last several hours, and it almost caught it. It's gone. We're headed back west, back to New Mexico. It's our second time so far this year. We're going to try to kill us a speed goat in the morning.
Of the first month of our hunting season, Dave and Dusty spent about 16 days of that in New Mexico, which is a great place to be if you like to hunt, and of course we like to hunt.
That we do, and this trip is going to be very special for me because I'm going to get to take my dad on his very first elk hunt ever. But before he even arrived in the state of New Mexico, Dusty and I actually went out a few days early and went antelope hunting with a longtime friend of ours, Holt Hutchison. Now, Holt actually has some donated landowner tags that he's selling off to raise money for the local 4-H chapter. So we signed up and thought we'll help him out since he's doing so much to help these kids out.
What's going on, What's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you.
My math somehow got off. I forgot how to read a map or something because we calculated out we should have been here at 10:30. We got here at 1:20.
Well, I need a cup of coffee. You got something brewing over there?
Yeah, I actually got some coffee over there.
All right, cool.
Come on over.
All right, we'll get ready to see you.
All right.
Morning. I'm Dave.
David, I'm Bonnie. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is Dusty back here.
Steve, nice to meet you.
Well, this is the rest of the world.
Well, hello, world.
And this is Emery.
Emery.
She said, breakfast is ready.
I told you I brought a machine gun. That's the new DPMS G2, man. That thing is a sweet shooting gun. I've killed antelope with bow. I've killed antelope with regular bolt action, but I figured we'd do something a little different today.
Yeah, that's different.
And if he keeps running, we got plenty of pow, pow, pow.
You really plan on missing that much?
No, I just really want to try out my DPMS. This is an AR-10 .308 caliber. I'm shooting Remington Premier AccuTips 165 grain bullets, and I'm telling you, this is one ridiculously accurate gun.
I would say it's like finding a needle in a haystack, but it's more like finding a Martian on the moon. And there's just so much country between us and the next group. And we finally found the buck we've been looking for since daybreak. The wind's blowing this way and the antelope are right here, so we got to kind of time it to where we can get into range. They seem to be working this draw and they're headed towards this fence line. You ready, Dusty? Crap, they're running. Daggone it. Yeah. Come on, Dave. They're coming up right there. See him standing there? You got him?
Yeah.
I lost him. Did he drop right there? I think he's dead, dude. They stopped and looked back. He's not with them. He's got to be right there. Woo! Oh my goodness gracious. Woo, little P90X out here in New Mexico, stretching out my brand new DPMS, baby. 308 G2. And you just saw somebody make a 349-yard shot with a 308 sporting rifle. A lot of people don't think these are long-range guns, but man, this is one accurate, sweet shooting machine, buddy.
Good job, man. That was awesome.
Look at that cranker. Go number 3 for Poteet. Look at the curls on that side.
He's nice. He's a good-looking goat.
And look, we're out here for, not just for antelope, we're out here for kids. Thanks to this guy right here, Holt Hutchinson. He's taking on the 4-H chapter in his county, and he's doing everything he can to raise some money for these kids and get them out in the outdoors and all kinds of cool stuff like shooting archery and guns and all these things, and teaching them about respect for the outdoors. And man, I have a lot of respect for you for stepping up the plate and doing that, dude. Ready? We brought the orcas. They came in light. They're gonna go home heavy. Yeah, buddy. Rolling into the Albuquerque airport, pick up my pops.
That's the one I
Well,
want to
that's the
kill.
one we got tied up for you.
That's the one. You just bring him by.
That's
Within
it.
150 yards. I
That's
got
it. That's it. Yeah, we got a couple of those
I've been
tied
reading
up.
up on it. I know all how to do it.
My dad has dreamed about going out west elk hunting since long before I was even born, I can promise you. But let's face it, a working man trying to help mama raise 2 stubborn boys like me and my brother, a bunch of extra money laying around to go on some big elk hunt just wasn't an option. Until early 2016. Dad is retired, my brother and I moved out, and Eddie Pacheco at Badland Guide Service said, hey, let's make it happen. So we got rid of all the excuses not to. There's your peacemaker.
That's everything. It reminds me of my Part 6.
Should feel right at home.
Now, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to go, boom. That ain't nothing there. That ain't nothing there.
When I was sighting it in, I used the 3 pellets, and this bullet combination worked best. So instead of your regular primer, you just dropped it in there just like a rifle round. Perfect. She's hot. Coming in hot.
Well, are you ready to go get him?
No, we need to kill him on day 3. Ready? We're just gonna go hunt.
So I can't pull the trigger this morning.
That made change real quick. He's standing there broadside at 80 yards. Shoot him!
Well, I'm leaving it up to you to tell me what to kill, but, you know, I hope you say, kill that right there.
Well, I did. That's why I killed him.
No, me to kill it.
They got the Remington Ultimate Muzzleloader dialed in out to 150. They got a pot of coffee down, and the bar set pretty high.
Man, Poteet's just go big or go home.
Testing.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
There he is. Oh, wow. There he is. He's going to start hurting him off. Let's leave these bulls here.
That's a good
And
idea.
let's go up there and look at some other property up there. There's some more elk up there. This is just the beginning.
This is only the first pin.
Yeah, this is the first pin. But But this is where the magic happens.
So we got 11 more pins.
This is like the beginning of
11 more
Disneyland.
pins.
When you see all the characters, these are them.
Okay.
Now let's go have fun.
Okay, this is just to
That
get
sounded pretty cool.
That didn't make any sense
I
at
know
all.
it is.
You
This is
idiot.
it. Just gets the juices flowing. This is just teaser.
This was the very first time my dad's ever even heard an elk bugle in the wild, much less seen some crazy rut activity like that. So we had an incredible first morning. Unfortunately, this herd of elk were moving into an area that we knew we could not get around on them. So we thought we'd leave them alone, don't push them out, and we'll come back later on. So for now, let's go find some other elk.
I see him. Go back to the woods. Yeah, I see him.
There you go.
So close. So close. It's so fun.
This is the new Badland buggy.
Yes.
Get in there.
All right, let me show you how it works. It's a little crooked for your lean in, and then you get in, and then you go with this. All right, here we go.
Where do you think we should go, guy?
That way. Okay.
They're not right. Something wrong with it. Bad wrong. No.
This segment is brought to you by the all-new Yamaha single-wheel barrel. Is it barrow or barrel?
Good question. Looks a little tough to steer, though.
Yeah, it depends on the load.
There you go. Right to us. Oh, stop. Don't look. Big bull. Is he coming? Is he coming? We had a herd come out across that sage, and we had a 5x5 come across 50 yards from us. And we let him get on away from us, going away from us, and we tried to make a move on this big one we see across here. And when we moved that dumb 5x5, he turns and he runs all the way down to the field towards that herd over there. Hopefully we can get on him and get tomorrow. That's a nice bull. That's a real nice bull. Tomorrow's another day. They're bugling right now. And we're trying to get downwind from them. And the wind's calm, so we may be able to slip around them. But that's the game plan anyway. So hopefully we get a big elk on the ground before the day is over. So let's get going.
So we could tell by where these elk were bugling that they were probably in a meadow that's about 500 yards down this old ranch road. So we headed that way, but we only got about 200 yards from the truck when we ran into the absolute worst, best possible case scenario you could dream of.
You mean like a 350 class bull standing 50 yards away watching 4 dudes walk down the road at him?
That'd be the scenario I'm referring to.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Hold still. Yeah, you got him. No. All right, I got him. Sure. You got him, Dusty. What? Too late. Hold still. I gotta kill him.
Yet another prime example of how the magic of making television can quickly turn into a nightmare.
Very quickly. And I don't know anybody else on the planet that would have let that bull walk off other than my dad, Don Poteet, because pretty sure if it was me on my dream hunt, by the time that got all in focus and pretty for the camera, all you would have seen was a big cloud of smoke.
But they got a few days left to hunt, and this place is covered with elk.
We'll go see what's on this side of the hill.
It's a learning experience. It's like hunting turkeys with 4 legs. But these suckers can run a lot faster than a turkey can fly.
It was like a New Mexico safari tonight. We've seen grouse, we've seen turkeys, we've seen elk, we've seen bears. 2 bears.
Too bad.
That was your first bear?
That's first bear.
That was a big black bear.
That second one was a big one.
He was.
He was a big boy.
He was.
The day's been a good day, has it not?
Oh, yes, it has.
All the way around, fair enough.
Yes, it
It's been a
has.
good week, though. I mean, we
Yes.
have been covered up with the elk.
Yep.
But just getting the right one to stand in the right spot. This is what hunting's all about, man. Do it with your family, do it with your dad if you can, or whoever taught you how to hunt. Hang out with good friends.
Make new friends. Oh, yeah. This has been a good week. But
Try elk hunting if you've never been.
tomorrow is the first day of your one-day elk hunt.
That's right, it sure is. Let's go.
Regardless of how incredible a place is, elk hunting is never an easy hunt by any means. You've got a lot to overcome.
But Dad and I had an awesome time that week, and Eddie put us on more screaming bulls than we ever even dreamed of. But I'm certain I was way more disappointed than Dad that he didn't kill an elk. But our time together on the mountain is what was important anyway. And besides, he's already got a tag for this year, so he's going back.
I'll bet he shoots the first one that walks in front of him this year.
If he doesn't, I'm going to reach over and hit a tree. I grew up hunting, and I was going to get to take my dad on his very first elk hunt ever with an oxygen tank. Yeah, so this is the. So we were on cloud 9, but we were held down by a property line. That's so stupid. Shut up.